Here on the OCU Athletics Update, we're talking to Delaware Resource Group Superstar Athlete of the Week, Yvonte Neal, senior from Spring Valley, California, helped the now national champion Stars to the national tournament championship in Independence, Missouri, and was named most valuable player of the tournament. And talk about the tournament experience, your second in a row national championship.
Yes, it's a great feeling just to be back at the national tournament. We worked so hard to get there, and so it's just a blessing that we get to win it again. It was tough. I can say the first game, we gave them a little hope, and I think that gave a lot of teams hope. But the second, third, fourth, fifth game, we kicked in gear, and we beat every team by 20, so it was a good feeling.
You won that first game by 2 points, took a couple of foul shots with less than a second left to get the final margin. What does that kind of a game do for you going forward? Does it kind of remind you that, hey, anybody can beat you on a given day, and does it kind of give you some confidence going forward that you're able to pull that out?
That's a game where I feel like it's a great position to be in. I think the ref did a great job of calling that foul at the end, giving Ulimantu Coulibaly 2 free throws for us to win the game. But I wouldn't have it no other way. Like I said, it was just a great feeling just to be in that situation. It did give teams, I think, confidence and hope that they could beat us. But the second game, I think we made a statement saying that nobody can touch us.
You had a couple of great individual performances against Shawnee State and then again against Great Falls. What went into your kind of individual performance in the tournament?
I can say my team really motivates me to do my best. I play hard and I work hard for them, so them giving me good vibes, I went on the court feeling great and confident, so it displayed.
And of course, you were named the tournament MVP. What does that honor mean to you?
Oh, it feels so good. I wish I could relive the whole thing again. Like I said, it was my team. I give my credit to my team. They helped me out a lot, and they gave me the confidence to go out there and just perform like I know I can.
What's your major here at OCU?
Criminal justice.
So what are your career plans following basketball?
Hopefully I get the chance to go overseas, and if I get the chance to go pro, I will. But if basketball doesn't work out, I'm going to get my master's and look into detective work and forensic science.
I know there's a lot to choose from, but what maybe is one specific memory that you'll take with you from playing OCU basketball?
Oh, man. I got to say, winning the national championship 2 years in a row. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. It's just a great feeling. This is a great program. Latricia Trammell is a great coach, and she recruits elite players. I mean, I'm just blessed to be here.
All right, thanks very much. We're talking to Delaware Resource Group Superstar Athlete of the Week, Yvonte Neal. And coming up next, we will talk to Coach Latricia Trammell, the 2-time National Coach of the Year.
There's a call to be answered. The spirit of competition is still alive inside. The desire still drives. The phrase student athlete has a great ring to it. Lasting friendships are ready to be made. You just want to keep playing. Game on. Learn more at NAIA.org.
On the OCU Athletics Update, we've got women's basketball coach Latricia Trammell, fresh off of her second consecutive national tournament title and second consecutive time being named National Coach of the Year as well. And Coach, last season's tournament run, you won your games by a combined 20 points. In this tournament run, it was an average of 19 points per game. That includes a 2-point win in the first game, so that tells you how convincing the rest of them were. How confident were you heading into that final championship game?
You know, it's amazing that you say that, because I was so focused on what was going on, as I was telling you earlier, is I didn't really realize how much of a spread we had after that first game. I mean, to me, all of them were close because you're wanting to win it and make sure that we keep moving forward and advancing to the left of the bracket, like I would say to the girls every game. And it was just as good as it was last year. I mean, it was a fantastic experience.
That first game against Lewis Clark State, a 2-point win. It took a couple of free throws with less than a second left to get the final margin. What did that kind of a game do for your team moving forward in the tournament?
Well, I think it was an eye-opener. I remember going back into our hotel room and having a team meeting after that game and congratulating to the point where we did have an opportunity to win it, and especially with Yvonte making those 2 free throws with 0.3 seconds on the clock, being tied at that time. But we had probably an hour and a half team meeting of opening it up and discussing, reevaluating our goals and what we really wanted. And after that commitment of really expressing how we felt, we left that meeting feeling really good, and I knew that we had a chance.
One thing that was really consistent, not only throughout the national tournament, but throughout the season, was your rebounding. And this team's been a dominant rebounding team all year long, with Ia in the middle as well as Marissa Wallace.
Right.
Talk about your team's dominance on the glass.
Well, I knew that's something that we could do on both ends of the floor, and that's just a heart issue, of having a passion to go get the rebound. And I believe in that championship game we had 29 offensive rebounds, I believe, and that was our high for the season. And we out-rebounded them 56-29 overall. And so I was really pleased. That just gave us more opportunities to score. And so it was something that we were really proud of.
Great individual performance in the championship game from Latricia Brown, the Conference Player of the Year throughout the regular season. She had 29 points in the championship game. Talk about her performance.
Well, Latricia has been consistent all season long. With Yvonte Neal that did receive Most Valuable Player, that's been a part of our program for 2 years and is an incredible athlete, and a basketball player. And she was out for 4 games, this season due to an injury. And Latricia just basically took all of that pressure on herself. And one thing about Latricia is that she did shoot the 3 very well, but she can create by getting to the rim, pulling up for a jump shot, shooting off the on-ball screen, and she really showed a variety of offensive talent that she has in that championship game.
We talked about several individuals so far. Who else made a big impact? I know this is such a deep team. So many different players make contributions, but talk about some of the other players who really stepped up in the national tournament.
Well, I think it was a team effort. I remember saying this last year that, big players make big plays. Well, I had a team of big players making big plays. And, I can sit there and say Marissa Wallace, Janae Borum sparked us greatly off the bench at the point position. She's such a talented young lady. Albany Anderson, doing those things that maybe the stat sheet doesn't show, of diving in for a rebound when we really need it. I thought Karen Neighbors really stepped up in the national tournament and gave some great minutes. Kat, our post players were in foul trouble, I think, the first couple of games, and so she had to step in and really contribute in that position. Like I said, I could just go down the list of players that it was similar to last year, because someone stepped up in every game to give us that win, and I can say that as well this season.
Tell us about the celebration your team's going to have coming up on April 15th.
Yeah, we just want to share it, the trophy and the experience, and I want to talk about these young ladies and what they have accomplished already this year, not only on the basketball court, but also off the court. And it gives I call all of our fans our 6th Man of the Year award. They deserve it, because without them, it's nice to see them in the stands. It's nice to hear you on the radio. It's nice to see our cheerleaders and our dance team and just other teams here on campus supporting our program. And so we just want to give back and share that experience with them that could not go.
All right, Coach, thanks very much.
Thank
We're talking to women's basketball coach Latricia Trammell. The Stars fresh off of their 2nd consecutive national tournament championship.